Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Train Sim World 5. Today we're back on the Cardiff City Network on a Class 150/2 driving towards Merthyr Tydfil. Now we are up at, where are we now? We're up at Danescourt, is that where we are now? No? Load passengers, I don't know the station. Is it Radyr? I don't know how you spell it. Right, okay, let's just get this thing started, let's get it set up and then we can worry about the semantics later. Of course, this is a bit of a weird one, isn't it? I'm not entirely convinced that I like the sounds on this, but it's you know, it's not the worst, is it? It's certainly better than what it used to be. Right, we'll unlock the doors, which should really have been done by the conductor, shouldn't it? But yeah, we are up at Radyr, or Radyr. I'm going to go with Radyr, and we're going to be driving down. I mean, I don't know if we have a map. Do we? Can I just get out here? We can just nip through here. Yeah. Alright, coming through. Yeah, there should be a map on the platform. There usually is. We usually have to put them in ourselves, don't we, on this? What's this? No? Map? No? Okay, no map. Excellent. It's a minor inconvenience, if anything. We're driving along the bottom line, which I realise tells you absolutely nothing. Oh, that's the scenario. Oh, right, here we go. Map. So, we're going to be coming from here. We've driven down here before to Cardiff Queen Street. We're going to be avoiding Cardiff Queen Street and driving through Danescourt, Fairwater, Waun-gron Park, Ninian Park and Cardiff Central. So we're going to be driving along this line. I think we've more or less done all the other ones, haven't we? So, yeah, let me run back over to my train. Because the conductor is about to shut the doors. Of course, the conductor won't shut the doors. It'll have to be me. I'll fling my door shut. There we go. Right, off we go. Of course, it has the new door opening sounds and the old door closing sounds. Off we go. Right, okay, so we're going up to 20 miles an hour. They sound half decent from the outside, I will grant you that. The sounds are decent, but yeah, from the inside they're just a little bit naff, aren't they? It's one thing that lets this down. If the sounds were fantastic, and we put the windows down there, I wonder if it... a little bit bouncy. So of course the line in front obviously goes to Cardiff Queen Street, whereas we're going to go round to the right hand side. A little bit of braking there we go. Round to the right hand side and down via Ninian Park. I don't actually know how long this one takes. The actual scenario, I think it has us driving all the way back up again. Right, a little bit of acceleration there up to 25. Does sound better with the windows open, I have to admit. Right, full power. Obviously these are little stopping services, aren't they, that they run around here. Transport for Wales. Beautiful, beautiful livery. Simplistic. Admittedly, I did prefer the older Arriva Trains Wales livery that they used to have with the turquoise. Very similar, if not identical, to the buses, really, wasn't it? The AWS sounds there, not really what you will find on a 150. Lovely lighting though, it has to be said. What I do want to do is just get a nice little... You see, that's not going to work, is it? We could really do with being able to pause this. There we go. I mean, that's a dreadful photo. Right, here we go. So, just put a bit of braking in here. Little bit of step one, see how we get on. Down to 40, a little bit more in a little bit. Danescourt. Beautiful route, has to be said. The scenery is absolutely fantastic on this. I like it. It really is a good looking route. Plenty of vegetation, plenty, you know, it doesn't feel sparse. It feels densely populated. And I like that. Populated, of course, with vegetation and scenery, not with people. Obviously, it's a much quieter route than, say, the London Overground that we've been driving. Here we go, Danescourt. You can see the platform extension there. It's lovely. I don't know on the on the Merthyr Tydfil, which is what we're on now. It's a 1 head code. Right, there we go. Guards opening the doors. Can we have a nice photo? Beautiful. Let's get rid of that. Lovely stuff. It'd have been quite nice if we could have had a train coming the other way, wouldn't it? But we can't have everything. Another one there. There we go. Right, back in the cab. Running a little bit early, aren't we? It's the usual, just sit and twiddle your thumbs. Of course, on the 150 we've got a nice Transport for Wales interior. So we do have the newer interior, because don't they have the other seats on the West Cornwall local? Or does it have this interior? I don't know. Obviously, it doesn't have this along the top. So there has been improvements to the model. I just wish that there'd be little details like the sounds. Oh. I mean, I always gone about the sounds on games like this, because the sounds really make it, because it's like your sensories. They always say they trigger memories, don't they? Like, you know, if you taste something that reminds you, or you hear a sound, you know, music. You'd think I'm waffling now, don't you? But sounds, they do, you know, if it's not right, you know it's not right. Whereas if it's really authentic, you're like, wow, I remember. I mean, these 150s are starting to go for scrap now. So eventually it will be like, oh my God, I remember 150s. Off we go. Right, we're in forward. You know, I remember 150s. It's like 142s. Whoever thought they'd go for scrap? I thought they were going to keep going forever, to be honest with you. And then all of a sudden, that's why the Armstrong Powerhouse 142, I love that. Absolutely love that for Train Sim Classic, because it's just so... It brings back memories for me, because I used to work on them. You know, it really does bring back memories. And the bounce as well. Oh, brilliant. Do you know what? I think next week we might need to do some 142 action. Get Magic Toad to make a nice scenario for us. Next stop, Fairwater. Right, we'll just coast. It's another one of these not very long between stations. What it does mean is we're going to come into Cardiff from the opposite direction, as if we've come from Port Talbot. Are we going to stop? Yeah, just about. There we go, a little bit. Ah, beautiful. Right, into neutral. Bang them doors open. Let's have a look. Can we get a nice little, you know me, I mean, it's pretty much the same shot as last time, isn't it, to be honest with you? Lovely. Alright, doors are going. Off we go. Full steam ahead. Next stop, Waun-gron Park. You're going to tell me that I'm pronouncing that wrong. I know. Right, off we go. Do you know what? It's not a bad drive. Not a bad drive at all. And with the windows down, the sounds are not bad. They're not completely terrible. Right, we'll do what we did last time. A little bit of coasting. Bit of step one. It's more of a leisurely drive. I mean, the timings are quite lax down here, aren't they? You know, I'm finding we're getting quite a bit of waiting time at each station, so we'll just take it steady. bit more braking. There we go. Stop right down the end. So they've obviously all had platform extensions. I'm assuming that's for the new tram train doodahs and the 230 D-train Viva Rail things. I'm assuming. I've no idea. I don't really know the goings on down here. I've never been on any of these routes. I have been down to Cardiff. It's about as far as I got. We have a... See, I like this. I like the... I mean, assuming that there's going to be... Is that maybe like a car park, do you reckon? Can we hide that? It's quite a nice shot, isn't it? What looks like a high school over there, I'd imagine. Yes, this is definitely a quieter line, isn't it? We haven't seen nearly as much traffic going the other way. My goodness me, yeah, there's so much standing time. Ten seconds. That'll do. Off we go. Wow, it's actually over a mile to our next station. Can you believe it? They're so close together, aren't they, down here? It's, yeah, it is. You really are a little plodding stopper service, aren't you? It's a shame that they don't do route add-ons, you know, like, that Train Sim's not clever enough to sort of only load the bits that it needs to load. You know, like OMSI loads tiles. Like, that you couldn't add this, you know, you could add the route all the way to Merthyr Tydfil. But obviously if you click Merthyr Tydfil and drive that bit, it'll only load this, it won't load the rest of the valleys, because, you know, you won't need it. I'm just spitballing there, you know, just sort of like ideas... throwing ideas around, but yeah, it sort of would be nice if you could add... I mean, they've shown that they can do long routes with the Peterborough to Doncaster route. You know, it is possible. They just tend to choose not to, but I do like the fact you've got the little network here of little lines you can sort of pootle up and down. If you're bored of one route, you can change onto another. It's nice. It's definitely nice. I like that. We do have another train coming the other way, though. Is it a 150? Or is it a 153? It's looking like a 150, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's definitely a 150. Give him a wave. Got another line joining on here. I don't know where this comes from. Good thing is with this route, of course, is that because it's quite a short route and you're not actually going that fast, it's probably easier to learn. You know, all your stations are sort of, you can stop within eyesight, can't you? We've got a little 2-car stop board just coming up on the left here. Obviously, we don't draw all the way down. Nice, and oh, we're actually late here. Good lord. So we've got a depot over here. Ah, so we've got 153s on here. So this is actually, we drove down here, didn't we, when we went on the depot? This is Cardiff Canton. On HST on there, look. We'll come round this way. So obviously this way, we've driven round there before, haven't we? The ambient sound's sounding fantastic. So if we go on here, yeah, we're going round here. It forms a nice little triangle. We've driven down here. Beautiful. Ah, there you go, and that is the route map. Lovely stuff. Right, get them doors locked. Right, off we go. It's a nice little 20. Are we going this way, are we? See, we had the indicator, the feather. You'd imagine that left would be this way, or does that perhaps not count? I'm going to say we don't want to go on the depot, do we? Right, see our little pootle round. It's nice and steady into Cardiff, isn't it? Got the stadium in front. Got another 150 coming round here. I do like the fact that as you get closer to Cardiff, there's a lot more to be seen. Oh, the AWS. It sounds nothing like a 150 AWS. I'm hoping that these things can be rectified. I'd like to think that the creator, that Dovetail, will come back and do that. And I don't get why they've not used AWS sounds from a different train, because, you know, we have the right AWS sounds. It just strikes me as odd. Very odd. There we go, down to 15. Yeah, it's very slow, isn't it? Particularly given we're not going across, you know, we're going straight in, aren't we? Platform 6, yeah, so you'd think it'd be slower if we were zigzagging across, whereas you could at least do 25 in here, couldn't you? It's no worse than Leeds, but yeah, 15. Plodding in. Plodding in. Oh, we've got a green. Hell, we're carrying on according to this. Got a little 166 on the left-hand side. I don't know, do 166s come this far? I know they go to Bristol now. They probably do. It does seem weird seeing them here, doesn't it? Might need a little bit of windscreen wipers on at the moment. Look at that. Right, well, we're into Cardiff. It's a short little trip, isn't it, that one? But absolutely fantastic. There is a link to this product if you want to go and check it out. £29.99 for the Cardiff City Network add-on. Yeah, if this is your sort of thing, then I absolutely recommend it. I think it's half decent. I think TrainSim Classic is better, but obviously it doesn't have this route on. So yeah, if this is your sort of thing, I do think it's quite good. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you have enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. And if you haven't already, please do make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future episodes of TrainSim World and TrainSim Classic. Apart from that, as I say, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.